The sooner we realize this, the better it is. There are some hard pills to swallow in life, some lessons that we haven't learned and maybe haven't been taught to us. This video is about going through what these lessons are, and whether you like it or not, it's the way the world works. So let's get into it. Before we start, my name is Sanat, 22 years old, I live in London, I'm a dental student, I've owned 3 businesses, and I do a bunch of fun things that you can find on my Instagram, sanat.bal. Anyways, the first lesson that I want to get into. We're born into this world and we start to experience things. But one thing we don't understand is our privilege. We don't actually gauge our situation until we're older, and some people don't fully gauge the situation at all. As you get older in life, you realize that self-development is the only option, right? Improving yourself. Why? Why is that the only option? Because you want to have the best chance. Let's say it's for your freedom. Let's say it's for your peace of mind. The more financial freedom you have, the more you can spend it on whatever you want to do. Stuff like that, right? But when we're younger, what do we have? We got time. Now, everyone around you, depending on what age you are, let's say you're young, everyone around you up until the age of 18 is likely going to be saying, oh yeah, go out there, have fun. You know, you have so much time in your developmental years, and what do? You choose to have fun. But what you're not told is that is a trade-off. What you have done effectively, and you haven't been told this, and that's the truth, and that's why I'm here, is you've taken the years of development, all the time you've had, into having fun. And what's the purpose of just having fun over and over again all the time? As you get older, past 18, you get to uni or you start working in a job or whatever life situation comes up, maybe your mum's ill, or your leg breaks or whatever happens, right? You start to realize the seriousness of life, which is one of the truths of life. The competitiveness of you facing everyone around you, the importance of money. You start to realize these true lessons. So let me tell you now, if you're young and you're watching this video, here are some of the truths you need to learn and accept. And the younger you are, the better this will be for you. Number 1, we live in a competitive world. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You are up against everyone else around you. That doesn't need to stress you out. It's just a truth that exists. So if you're always competing, then you putting your best foot forward is probably a good idea, right? Now, what are you competing in? Well, let's think. Say you care about love. Say you want to find the best woman for yourself. Well, you're going to be competing with higher level dudes, people that are bigger than you, look better than you, people that make more money than you, etc. So you're competing for love. Job, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory, right? You're going to be competing with people that have a better skill set than you. Money, you're always competing. You want to buy a house, someone else puts more money down, well, you're competing with him. You're always competing. If you're a sibling, you're competing for your mother's love. It's always a competition, but I repeat, do not let this stress you out. The reason I emphasize this is because your time should be spent towards improving yourself into someone who has a competitive chance and also the person you want to be. The reason I say it in that order is because that is the importance of how it should be. You need to be a competitive person. You need to be able to put your strongest foot forward. Now let's think about this. How else can you be competitive? As a guy, most of the people that watch this, I assume, are going to be young guys that want to improve. So, as a guy, how can you be competitive? Well, you already know the basics, right? Oh yeah, I need to make money to provide. Yes, you do. Good. Looking good. I mean, it's not about looking good. It's about looking clean, doing the best you can. As a guy, you don't need to be beautiful, you need to be a provider. How else can you provide? You can provide safety. Yes, via money. Yes, you can provide safety physically. Learn to fight. Become bigger, become stronger, become more able. Be able to lift things, be able to fix things. You see where I'm going with this? Cool, let's stop there. Number 1, competitiveness. Number 2, and this is why I wanted to make this video. If you have someone that helps you along this journey, you are lucky. And if you don't, then that's fine. At the end of the day, you're the only person you truly have, because everyone around you can leave you at any point of time. So learn to be comfortable by yourself, but more importantly, learn the privilege you have of having people support you. Now, there are a lot of people that grow up in this world. I mean, there's 8 billion people. There are a lot of people that grow up in this world with full families, a mum and a dad, even maybe siblings, even an extended family. Realize the privilege you have and utilize it. Instead of spending and wasting all your time, think, I have these people supporting me. Let me try and push an idea that betters me, the people around me, my community, and ideas that I believe in. You see? Now, if you don't have those people for you, you are lucky and unlucky. I think you are lucky, and let's focus on that. Why? Because you don't have to spend time, I guess in a way, caring for these people. You can literally be focused on your goal. Why are you unlucky? Because you have less support at the beginning, but you're taught this lesson earlier on in life, which I think is a good thing. The third lesson that is hard to swallow. The only thing that we are guaranteed and that is promised to us is death. Wow, what a deep turn. What a bad thing to say. That's the thing. Once you start accepting these truths, you don't see them as things that make you happy or sad. They are just truths. You are not fazed by them because you accept them, right? So why do I mention this one? Well, I read a very interesting book. In fact, let me show you. The Art of Living and Dying by a man named Osho. Everyone should go check this book out and also check him out. What this book taught me is that all we are promised is death, and therefore we need to make our decisions from that point backwards. Yes, we don't know when it is, so therefore if there's something we really want to achieve, we are not promised tomorrow, so let's do it today. It brings a sense of urgency into your life, but remember to balance this and not get stressed out. Okay, that's a skill to have. Yes, I'm pushing you towards urgency. Yes, I'm pushing you to do things, but there'll be some people watching this video that take it too far and they get stressed out. Oh, I don't have tomorrow. I need to do X, Y, Z. Calm down. One step at a time. Okay? If we are guaranteed a death, and let's say we live to an average age of 70, if we are that privileged, think about how much time you actually have. For example, I'm 22, 23 soon. Think about how much time I actually have from 23 to 24. It's only 365 days. If I want to train jiu-jitsu, and I want to go to uni, and I want to make money, and I want to train, and I want to spend some time with my friends, etc. How much time really is there to do everything? So here's the next learning. Time is limited, so therefore priority is the only way you can actually achieve something. It is so easy to get distracted in the modern world that all you have to do is sit, you can see things around you, and then boom, you go from there. You might see a book you like, you might see that the house needs cleaning, etc. There are so many things that need to get done, but there's only so much time. So when you learn to prioritize, you realize that laser focus, you've heard that term, but that's something I've been experiencing and really focusing on myself, is you have one goal. You have one main goal in mind for that period of time, and you chase it relentlessly. For the next hour, I'm doing this, and that's it. I'm not doing anything else, etc. Yes, the goal might be 5 minutes. The goal might be, I'm cooking a meal. This is going to take 10 to 15 minutes. But that's it. Let's just do that. Because what happens is when you multitask, too many things are happening at once, you start getting stressed out. Some of you can handle it. I can handle it a lot of the time, and there's sometimes I simply can't. I like to keep these videos short, but here is the last thing that I'm going to tell you, and it goes back to the second thing I said. If you're a young person, you have been graced by God to see this video, it is a sign for you to start trading your time towards bettering yourself, getting skills, making money, becoming better socially, physically, mentally for yourself, finding peace, understanding things, gaining knowledge, etc. There is so much to do in such little time, you can't do everything. So you are handicapping yourself the later you start. Just start, don't stop. Simple as. But in order to do this, and I've talked about this in my other videos, is you've got to learn that your goals are a priority before anything else. And as a man, your goals will always be the most important thing. Your purpose is the most important thing. As you get older and you get deeper down this journey, you realize that. And all the distractions people might have don't faze you anymore. For me, I'm not fazed by a lot of the things I would have been 4 or 5 years ago, etc. Now, like for example, doom scrolling. Yes, I might occasionally scroll on my Instagram, but I'm so locked in these days that I'm like, I have a goal and I want to achieve it. I'm happy, I'm content, I want to get there by the grace of God, right? The more you go down this journey, the more you realize the purpose is the goal. Chasing the purpose is fulfillment of your day. Simple as. Distractions will keep trying to come into your life, and also responsibilities will be stacking up. So if you start this journey at a later age by choice, you have handicapped yourself. Now, if you're someone else who sees this video at a later age, maybe even later than me, and then you start changing your life, hey, no problem. Because all you can do is change what goes forward from the point you've seen this video, right? So if you're in that situation, say you're older than me and you want to change your life, you can. You can do anything you want to do if you put your mind to it. Might be harder, but who cares? Goal is a goal. It could be the hardest goal in the world, but if you want to achieve it and you truly, truly, truly believe you can, you will. It's that simple. Anyways, my name is Sana and I will see you in the next video.